Hi everyone, I hope this is clear. Is it clear? How clear? Yeah, because I've got something to show you. I'm going to show you how to make this. We know how to make the wizard's book, but to put the eye in it. So I hope you can see that. That's a bit close, isn't it? Doesn't it look effective? I mean, I've not finished with it because I've got the little clasps to put on it and things like that. So, I'll just show you that again. It's really good, really quick and really simple. You have to take your piece of leather. You're going to need some one of the books showing you how to cut them out of the flat-sided magazine books. Leave them rough, you need them like that. Cut a piece of leather. So I'm just going to risk myself Patsy on this. Like that. So I'm just going to snip this off here. Like that. Pop the blade back in. Put the safety catch on. And there you are. I've got my strip of leather. Now that's not quite straight, but I'm not fussed about that at all, to be honest. And that's going to fit in there. Like that. That's perfect. I can snip any excess off that I don't want. But what you need to do now is to pop in your slit. And again, take the safety catch off. Pop this on, put the blade on, the catch on. You can do it with a knife or however you want to do it, but I've just put it in like that. So you need that, okay? And then what you're going to do, that'll fold like that. But you need some ping pong ball. That's where my other knife comes in handy. So you need to cut yourself some of the ping pong ball. Just cut it. I might do it better with scissors actually. You only need enough to go underneath the slits. So I'm just going to cut a section out. Oops. Wait. Yeah, better with the scissors. Poke that through. And I'm just going to shape it basically how I want it. You don't need a large piece. Just shape it how you want it. And I think, where's my book? I think that I'm going to actually snip some of that off just at the sides like that. And then what you do is you glue that on. I'm going to glue mine that way, like that. So what you do is you need to part it enough first. So I'm just going to glue the material, sorry, the eye. Glue that and then pull on that and stretch that out. Like that. And you can put a little crease in it or whatever you want to do with it. Just to make it look more realistic. Pull that back. Like that. And open up the slit like that. And then you've got kind of like an eye. Keep it open until that's dried. And there you go, you've got the front of your cover. Really quick and really simple. And it looks fantastic, look at that. But you've got to change it from that to that. So the way to do that is, I'm going to put the book in first because it's easier for me to handle. And all I'm going to do is to glue the front of the book. And you just glue the sides. There's nothing in the middle to hold it because your eye's there. And you just pop that on like that. And then that just pulls over onto there. And then all you do is just glue the whole book like that. Make sure they meet like that. And you've got a nice little book. And then what I'm going to do is paint the eye in. Now I could have painted the eye first, but I wasn't quite sure when I pulled over the flap where it would lay. So I'm not going to be silly and you know, do something like that. So what I'm going to do now is just take hold of a very thin paintbrush, very small paintbrush, and I'm just going to paint the eye in. Now this one all I did, painted the circle for the eye, and you can do it however you want, doesn't matter. It's very quick, effective. I mean, you can do all sorts with it. I'm just showing you how to do it. And while that's wet, I did actually use a little bit of the black, so I'm just going to wash my brush. I just thought I'll show you how to do them. I think they look great, and I'm going to finish mine off as well. Now you need a small amount of black. Just to, I hope you can see this. Sorry if you can't. Can you? Don't tell me I've been out of shot. Oof. I'll just shape that off. Take it to how you want it. Don't forget, you can always go over it. There's no problem there. And I'm just going to paint the lid black. Just gives it a little bit more of an effect. A little bit more paint on. And then you can sit the brush right in the edge there. Yeah, that'll do. Because it doesn't have to be perfect or anything, as long as you've got the look you're after. Now what I'm going to do is just really, very, very carefully, just do the outline of the eye. Hope you're seeing this. I'm going to take a little bit of the white. That's the book, that way. Just dab a little bit in. Oops, got a little bit on the lid, but that doesn't matter. We just go back in with the black. Paint that out first, that's it. No, that'll do, don't need to alter it. And there you've got the eye painted. Now the next thing to do is you need it to look a little bit more aged. So I took the StazOn. Well, the other one's no good. If you use the ordinary one, it doesn't work actually. But take the StazOn. Where's my little thing gone? Where's my little dobber? I've lost my dobber. Oh, do you know? Oh, I've got it on the floor. I must have dropped it. So anyway, we take the StazOn, dab that on. I'm just using one of these little things, and darken the corners, and then the edges. You want more on the corners because it looks more like a worn book. So then we do that, and then I just brush some under the eye, basically, like that, because it actually does its own shadowing because of the shape of the eye. Just cover the StazOn up like that. It looks fab. And then you take your Mod Podge. When I can find the brush I'm after. Not that one. Not that one. That one. I need to wash my brushes and I've not washed them yet. Take the Mod Podge. Careful. Just paint over that. Because it stays on, it's staying on, it's not going anywhere. And that's all you do with your Mod Podge. I haven't done the back on mine because mine's going to be glued down so you won't see it. Give it a nice layer, a nice thickness, and then when that dries it actually pulls in the leather, and you get that crinkly type of look. But what I also, in fact I'm just going to paint the eye as well, gloss that over. I'm just going to put another layer on there. I just want it to look really oldish. Like that, and that will soon dry, and that's giving me a glaze to the eye, which I can't do till that one's dry. But there you go, that's all you do. So what I'm going to try and do now is dry the eyes off without melting the ping-pong ball. I think you'll agree they come out really good. And with mine, with that one, what I also did, I also took the distress marker that Jim sent me, because it's very, very fine tipped, and just made a few like veins in the eye. And when that's dry, there you go, look what you've got. And I think that looks brill. How's that? Thanks for watching, I'll speak to you soon, take care, bye bye for now.